So today I really wanted to make a fun vlog talking about eating healthy, adding more fruits and vegetables to my diet, adding more water, moving every day or exercising, doing something. At the beginning of the week I was really motivated and feeling excited about doing those things, and then I got so sick. I got a horrible cold and it gave me body aches, so basically I was in bed all week. And then I woke up with a cold in my eye, so that's why my eye looks funny. While I was sick, I was able to do something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that was read this book by Portia De Rossi. It's Unbearable Lightness, and I've wanted to read this book ever since it came out, but I kept putting it off. I'm not a big reader, but when this book came out, my best friend called me and told me that she had read it and loved it, and she was able to ask me questions about the way Portia wrote how she felt, and asked me if I felt the same way and if I did the same things that she did. So I felt like that helped kind of bridge that gap of communication between a loved one that is suffering and a loved one that is trying to understand the mind of someone with an eating disorder. Her words were so beautifully written, and it really makes you understand how it feels to recover and how scary it can be and how you feel defeated and how you feel like you don't exist anymore without this eating disorder. So I think it's so important that you read that with your loved ones so that you can better understand how they're feeling when they might relapse or want to go back to those old habits. Another really exciting thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I'm going to New York. I'm going to go and meet with Jonathan, and I'm really excited to finally start this journey to a healthy mind and body. I'm getting ready to go and have a Skype conversation with Jonathan. I'm so excited and a little bit nervous, so I've asked Sarah to come and be a part of it with me. It's so nice to have a friend or someone that you trust to come along with you on this journey, or when you're talking about the way you feel it. If you feel like it's more comforting to have someone with you, then make sure to do it.
So for today, I just want to get to know you a little better. You get to talk about, who you are and where you've been with your body and your relationship with your body and food and exercise, and whatever you feel like I need to know. I'm going to ask some follow-up questions based on the information you gave me. We'll build off of that, and that's how we'll begin to create a program. You said that you liked running and stretching, so we're going to build a program that kind of gives you what you want, but also gives you what you need, so it's a little more motivating for you to begin the process, because that's the hardest part, is to begin the process.
Is there anything that you feel like I should know about you?
Just that what I mentioned in the phone, that I'm a recovering addict. I had a lot of anger when I was young, and anxiety, and I realized that I was basically medicating myself with recreational drugs. Any addiction, they all light up the same areas of your brain. And there's really two things that helped me. The two things were exercise and meditation. You said you worked out with a trainer, and you worked out on your own, and you read some books. And anything of note that's remarkable about working with a trainer that you liked, that you didn't like, books that have helped you?
I started working with a trainer when we first moved out here, and I worked with him with my sister-in-laws, Carly and Colette. And I think it would have been better if it was more one-on-one, because they exercise a lot and they enjoy working out and they love it and they like feeling strong, and I don't. And it's been so long since I've worked out that I am out of shape, and it's discouraging. It's so hard to start over, and so now I feel like I have to learn to love those things again, and it's hard and embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
It's awesome that you've had a good connection with your body in the past, and we're going to try and build off of that. And it'll be a gradual thing, but it'll be rewarding. It's a journey, but it'll be rewarding along, as you go through the process.
Right. If you don't make me, I won't. I won't push myself. Be like, okay, that's fine. I'll just sit here and watch you guys.
It sounds like you're ready to engage with your body, but in a different way than maybe you have in the past.
Right.
Have you tried any yoga or no?
I haven't ever tried yoga. I would like to. Another thing, I know I need to be focusing on myself, but also thinking of other people out there that might be in the same boat as me. I wanted to relate with them, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way I do. They're embarrassed that they can't move their bodies the way that they would like to.
It's incredibly wise to start small. Your body is very powerful, but it's very sensitive as well. It's this beautiful dynamic. I don't think you should go right back to the running, because I think that there's too much of an association with that right now. But I do think, I don't know what your neighborhood is like, but if there's any hikes or any walking, even if it's on the street, that you can start doing, because I want to start building up your impact to your ability to tolerate compressive forces from running. Maybe eventually we'll get to that, but in the meantime, I want you to just kind of explore, like, moving your body and showing up for yourself and kind of breathing. It doesn't have to be speed walking. You don't need weights or anything like that. I'm just talking about getting you moving and getting your body, because, like I said, it's powerful, but it's very sensitive.
And it would be so good to take my kids. And I think that all the time. I need to take my kids on a walk, so.
Boom, right there, okay? For me, it's all about how do you work smarter and serve as many purposes as possible. And if it's you get to lead by example for your daughter, and you get quality time where I bet some interesting things might happen. Like, there's something about when you start to get your heart rate up, and you obviously you're very close with your daughter, but it creates a different kind of bond, and it's really interesting. So I'd invite you to explore that a little bit.
Yeah. Cool. Another thing that I would love to do that I've been wanting to do for so long and kept putting it off is rollerblade. I really wanted to get rollerblades for me and my little girl, and a stroller for my little boy so that we could go rollerblading. A
better question always leads to a better answer, a better solution, because the solution is contained within the question. I've had clients that have very low self-esteem and are extremely overweight, and the question they're asking themselves is, what's wrong with me? How come I'm so fat and gross and disgusting? And if you ask that question, you get a pretty gross answer. A better question is, well, how can I get in shape? That's a little more neutral. A brilliant question is, how can I get in shape and have fun?
Right.
It doesn't have to be the pair you're going to buy, but find a picture online or in a magazine of a pair of rollerblades, and I want you to print it out and put it somewhere on your wall.
Okay.
Or it could be someone, no, let's just leave it at the rollerblade. Let's not take it anywhere else from that. Just the rollerblade. Okay? Cool.
Perfect.
Right now there's two things. Walk, maybe with your on your own, maybe with Braylee 2 or 3 times before I see you next week.
Okay.
And then print out that rollerblading picture. Okay. Because that's going to plant a powerful seed.
I just read Portia De Rossi's book, Unbearable Lightness. I felt a lot of emotions while I was reading it, and I wanted to make sure to talk about those and to explain to everyone watching to feel those emotions and then let them go. Because she talked about everything that she was doing and not eating and counting calories and exercising too much. And it made me feel all those things, and it made me feel bad that I stopped doing that. It also made me more excited to start working out because, I want to feel like I am accomplishing something else myself rather than, cheating is how I kind of feel about an eating disorder. It's kind of cheating. And, I want to work hard to feel good.
I believe you will connect with a deeper level of satisfaction when you do that.
We're so excited to come to New York next week. We can't wait.
Yeah!
I can't
Me
wait.
too. I'm excited to have you guys. If you did have a job, all I'd say is that it is to be honest with yourself through me. All I'm going to do is ask you questions and point certain things out. I'm like a mirror. This is really about you. This is about your journey and your path and you taking it one step at a time. It's cool to hear me say that, and I can tell you understand it when I say that. But when you start to experience it for yourself, yeah, it's really awesome. I'm really excited to work with you next week and today.
I'm excited too. I'm really nervous and really excited, so I'm feeling all of these emotions. So
that's okay. That's good.
Yeah. But
that's totally
ready.
normal and natural.
I'm ready. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am to start this journey. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.